What's up everyone, Netherwood back with more Factorio, episode 127. Now this is the first video since the wreck. The other three videos you saw the previous 3 days where I recorded before the wreck, already rendered them and everything. I had them ready to rock because, I usually pre-record like that. So give me a little bit of a break if this doesn't work out so well. I'm actually re-recording the first 6 minutes of this because, and that's not what I wanted. I need to start getting this stuff going because we're at brownouts. Because the audio was not recording, Audacity was not set up, so that sucks, but it is what it is. At least it's only 6 minutes, not like a whole video. So I actually fired this up. I had to revert my Factorio to .14.23 because it auto upgraded, and I couldn't even play the damn game because all the mods were out of date. And I've already said I'm not updating. I don't really care. Till this playthrough's done, I'm good with the way it is. So I was looking at what we need to get done, and we need to finish first of all the solar panel stuff because we're having brownouts, as you just saw. And I think we actually just remedied that because the brownouts are really short, so that's nice. But I want to get all these solar panels back down so that we can get back into business. Before I do that, I want to come up and pick up all this stuff. Oops, that's not good. Because I want to make sure that we have enough RoboPorts. Don't crash. So let's get this grid set down, even though we're going to be replacing that eventually. I also want to expand this iron area right here, because the iron can't keep up. But first, let me do this. And then you're going to need some inserters. It's kind of getting this set up to expand this. I want to expand it by 50%. Not a full doubling. Usually I'm going to do this by 8 in a row, but we're kind of running low on furnaces, electric furnaces, and we're not really set up all the way yet. So because of that, I'm only going to expand it by, an extra 8 furnaces, which again is 50% capacity. Now the problem we're going to run into relatively soon is that we're almost out of iron ore. We're out of Javolite, which means we're not making any new iron ore. We're down to like 50,000 iron ore right now. So even though the plate can't keep up with the steel production, we're going to have to be cautious. I actually went over when I was on the last video recording of this. I checked on the iron, or the steel. The steel's finished. It's got 10,000 in the storage. So I'm not anticipating any big problems with the iron running out. We're just about to back up on iron as well. I'm pretty sure. Let me go check. Let's see what we're at right now. We're at 40K, and I think it stops at 50K. Yep, so we need 10,000 more plate, which means we're only going to have less than 40,000 iron ore left. We need to get that Javolite. So there's a couple patches of Javolite nearby. I mean, this is relatively nearby, right there. And then what we were going to go for is down here. We got tons of different ores to go after here. And we've also got 3 more oil wells right there. So this is kind of a no-brainer as far as where we would go. We're just going to expand to here. I was checking out off camera the laser turret supply. I think we might be able to cordon this off and then get like this much space. Maybe. It's going to be cutting it really close, but we should be able to do that, I think. The problem really is going to be it's going to eat up some more of our RoboPorts because we're going to be getting attacked down there, right? Okay, it looks like we got production up by 50%. Let's start picking this stuff up because we don't need it anymore now down up here. We're going to need this down south. That is on the grid, so we're good right there. There. We'll be building those RoboPorts again eventually once everything's all set up. On episode 2000 probably. So good. We've got our iron pumped up by 50%. Definitely needed there. Let's pick this one up too. We don't need this for right this second. And see, we got iron getting picked up from steel. Let's make the rest of our solar panels down over here. If we look at this, we've got range to build right here. Yeah, I think here would be good. I don't know. I don't really like that too much. We could expand it by one more line right up there, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to be driving up here. I'm going to be driving through here, right? So let's just expand it here, I guess. See if this kind of eats up the rest of those. That should be almost the rest of them, because remember, this is like, what, 12 each? Actually, there's another whole line we could probably run. Because really, we want to keep this open. That's the main thing we want to do. Yeah, we're going to have to put another 3 of those probably down over here. You know what we're going to start doing is running out of power. Because if we're that close already, we're going to run out. And we can't make these again because it takes plastic to make these guys. You need batteries. If you look at batteries, lead plate plastic bar, which we do not have, and sulfuric acid, again, we don't have that. Sulfuric acid is not that hard to make, but you can actually make it just from making silver plate, which is what I'm thinking about doing, than just capturing it from that. But we're not even close to that because we haven't even set down the areas for chemical processing. I know we had talked about using down over here for oil processing, which I think is a good idea. It's near a lot of these oil wells and stuff, so that's probably a good idea. And then using over here for chemical processing, like a chemical plant kind of over in this area, which is probably a good idea. Okay, so I think we've got that mostly done. We've got enough for at least another line probably. I think we have enough everything really in here. So why don't we plop some more of these down. We'll just put them really far out of the way over here. As far out of the way as we can. You don't really need to go through here. And there, it's kind of hard to see now because we don't really have any lights down over here. Here, let's use the car, I guess. Oh, there we go. A little bit of lighting now. Also wanted to set up, let's get out of the car to do this. I want to set up a little area right here to create this electrical stuff. It's going to be really small, not a big deal here. Something that's just really generic. We'll do something like this. Let's start crafting this sucker up. The first thing we'll make is the easiest thing. We'll make medium electric poles, which means we also can do the big ones out of here as well. Oops, we can put that there. Just like this. And then we can do out right back to it. Just change this, right? Pick up, drop off like that. And same for this guy. Can't believe I remember that. Actually, I remember some of the hotkeys. We don't have any power poles. That's because they're all in here. That's okay. So we'll just do a power pole like this. So what do we need? Steel and copper. Let's put some copper, some steel. And I think, see, here's the problem. No, this won't work. We're not doing that. This would be supply, but we can't have this be the exit because I want this to limit itself. How the hell are we going to do this? Could make it supply, but I really don't want to do that. We could use... Do we even have those filtering ones yet? Stack inserter. Filter inserter. Oh, we could just set it up with a wire. Let's do that. Let's just do it the way we were doing it, because you actually can do it with these. So let's do this. We'll reset this up. All you have to do is set a wire to it. I forgot about that. So wire. Let's just set these up. So this will, when we have less than, I don't know, what, 100? Or 50? Let's go with 50 because less than 50. That's only one stack though. Probably going to want 100, but that's a lot of materials. I'm kind of starting to run out of some of it. So let's do this. We'll just put this back in. We'll do the same thing for this one. Oops, that's not what I needed. I need a wire, right? We'll do the same thing, except this is going to be the larger poles. We'll put this one at 20. 20 is not a lot. I want to run over here for 20 of these suckers. When it's less than 25, go. We're going to make this one 75. Because 50 is really not a lot. I mean, I don't want to run back here every time I need like a set of those, you know? That's kind of dumb. Alright, big poles, go. Alright, so we've got that set up. Now I want lights, which are a little bit more difficult to make because you have to make those iron sticks, and you also have to have basic circuit boards. So let's put some circuit boards in there. Let's make iron sticks. We're gonna use the same dude for all these. Oh yeah, it doesn't work that way, does it? We'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. Alright, this guy's gonna be sticks, which I can't remember where it is. Still, let's just do this. It's just iron, which is great. How many of these is gonna... We'll make it, say, 50, I guess. Oh! We should have wired this the different way. Because now it's going to back up in here. Well, we'll do it with this. This one's going to say... Right? If you have less than 20 sticks, make more, I guess. That'll be fine. Because you don't need a lot. Stick. Oops. Got to be able to spell. Less than 20 sticks, go. You, on the other hand, are going to drop off over here. Right? You are going to pick up over here. And you're making sticks. How come it's not moving? We ran out of iron. Or there's no iron plate. There you go. Wow, the steel is gone. And so is the copper. So you are going to make lights. But first let's wire it up like we did the other one. Make it a little smarter, right? For this, I'm going to say when you have less than 75 lights. Because, again, lights go pretty quick too, right? You have less than 75 lights. Start working. Okay. Good. You're going to pick up from over here. Or no, that's drop off, right? Drop off your pickup. Your pickup is here. Your drop off is there. You are picking up here. You're making lights. There we go. Alright, so we've got a little electric thing set up. We need to go get some more materials for this guy, though. Because it won't do any good if it doesn't ever produce anything. Because we don't have it stocked up. So this, we need to kind of link it together. We need to, and I can just pick this up now. We're good. Well, how many of those we got? Where the hell did they go? Oh, we have enough for one more. So we'll just put this back down. Oh, there it is right there. We need that. I don't think 9's enough, but we'll see. That. And then this stuff, right? There we go. And you should be able to do one more. 9 would be enough. It's only 8. No. It's 16, so it won't be enough, but that's okay. Alright. So let's go get steel and copper and stuff like that. We can get copper from here. There we go. No problems at all. We got to be careful though. We're starting to get low on stuff. Need that Javolite. Let's get some steel. There we go. That's going to drain that. Ooh, wow. Almost ran into that. We need a light right there. Surprised we don't have one of these. Let's just make a light. This is what I don't want to have to do anymore. And it's not hooked up to anything. What's the grid doing here? Oh, it's right over the top. Okay, well, we'll just use this. It's fine. Not a big deal. Alright, now I can see that, so I don't ram it. That'd be bad, right? So we're just about done doing this. Oh, that's right. On the top of these, we need to have these guys. Remember? So they connect. There we go. Now they're connecting. They should have power. We have a big guy in there, right? Yeah, he's connecting everybody. Right? I'm pretty sure that's fine. That should connect everybody. I think for this, I'm going to pop this guy down right here. How much? Oh. Oh, they have extra ones. Cool. They're flying up from way up there and plopping those in. That's great. That is great. Now I can go here, pop some of these guys in, a couple of these guys, maybe a little bit more iron plate. So let's go grab some more iron plate. There. Plenty. Now we can just grab like, 50 lights. Maybe 25 of these. We don't need that many. And then we'll get all of these. There we go. Perfect. Now we don't have to screw around with that anymore. All right. So we might have to make one more of these. I thought we had, those were full. Solar, right? It's a medium, right? Is it a medium? Doesn't say. Well, we're going to figure it out. Medium, okay. Oop, that doesn't work. It's a medium. So we're going to place one more. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't do this. Wait, let's see. Now they're going to go grab it. See if they bring it before I craft it, Dude, look at those guys go. Nice. And what are they running out of? Chipsets a little bit. We got tons of these, so I don't really care. Then we're going to mine out the rest of the coal patch that's over by one of our tracks, kind of clogging everything up. Yeah, here we go. We got an extra one. Good. I didn't want to craft one up if we don't need to. We got a lot of construction bots, so we'll just pick this up when we're done here. He's probably going to fly to right there. We don't need this anymore. That's not doing anything. We don't really need that either. I don't think, do we? It's not connected to anything. Okay. Probably should connect this over to that. Okay, so let's pick up all this crap. We don't need it now. And let's connect these guys along here like this. Just to make sure that we've got connections to this extra bit we put down here. Okay, so that's all done. Finished. Now let's go over here. We can just pick this up too. Might as well, got to clean up while as we go here. Let's go pick up some more chipsets. We're a little low on that. There we go. So let's get this going, which means the first thing we have to do is kind of expand our coal depot. And this is going to be temporary. So I don't even know if I'm going to make it automated, because I don't think we need 2 warehouses full of coal. We really only need 1. So I'm just going to plop another warehouse down and move some coal over and just call it good. I'm not going to set up that automated system like I have for the crushed stone or whatever. So here's an extra warehouse. Just put it right next to it. Maybe give it a little bit of space. This is common. We've done this like a billion times. In fact, the way you do it is you open this guy up. Or how do we do that? No, you open this guy and you crash into stuff. Oh, cool. Okay. And then you go. Because we have to move. We've got to move that. So I think what we did over here is we told this thing to stop. I think maybe even took that station out of its network. So let's see what it's called. What is it called? Train stop or receiving coal, which is not what we should be calling it. I think it's called like ore supply or something. Let's go look at, well, we don't need to do that. We can just look at trains. Ore supply out iron. I don't like that. Supply plates lead. See? Supply or iron is what it should be. Or supply rubite. Oh, see, that's not supply. That's we're gonna change that. It's gonna be supply, or, and then whatever the ore is. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change that right now. We'll eventually change them all, but we're gonna change this. Or receiving coal. What? Oh yeah, it's not or receiving coal. It's supply or coal. There. Alright, so we changed that. Let's go set it up over here. It should start mining the crap out of this again and moving that ore out of our way, because one of our main train lines goes through there. Alright, here we are. I'm sure it's full to the brim. Yeah. Oh, I just turned it to manual. Automated. There we go. That should get rid of this relatively quickly, I hope. Another way we can do it is, let's go pick up all our junk. We can put another storehouse down here and just move that whole storehouse so it can start mining right away. Nah, we'll just leave it. It'll be fine. Let's go over here, pick up our crap. See, it's unloading like super speed. Look, it's got six fast loading belts, so this thing is just like moving fast. Alright, so that's fixed. What's next? Finish fixing the plate supply stations. Okay. I can't see anything. Just going to use the map. Okay, there we go. So, another thing we need to do, I haven't even told you, I kind of changed my plans a lot for the chip supply stuff. And I didn't tell you guys, actually. I haven't had a chance to tell you yet. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. We're going to fix this, though, to run off this main line. So, the problem I'm wondering about is, my only issue with it is, we don't know how this is going to work yet. We don't know if this is going to be, if it's going to be able to use this system how we want it. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Should be interesting. So, we've got to put another splint in here with the train stuff, right? So we need train tracks in here. We need signals. We have some. We're going to need more than that. I think that's all we need. A lot more signals, though, definitely. We should probably make train signals, too, just to say screw it, you know? Although I think they need L1 chipsets. I don't know, let's look. Yeah, they need L1s. We don't craft those yet, so it's kind of, we might as well just craft those by hand right now. Let's make a bunch more of those. If we're going to need them. Because we haven't used a lot of signaling with this kind of train stuff. So, I remember we figured this out last time. Do we want to? We don't want to do it here. We might as well just do it over here. And then copper we can do right next to it. So these guys will be close together. Probably skip one and then do iron. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. So let me get the train dude out. Oh good, he's already there. This is the new setup so that we should be able to reverse it. Like this. If I remember correctly. Let me get out of this thing. When you're crafting, it's kind of difficult. So I think the way we had to do it is remove this. Now if we put this in, it should fit. Pretty much right there. Cool. We didn't give it a train stop, so let's do that. I don't know if I have one on me. Let's give it some more signals. Let's make a train stop real fast. Give it one of those. And then give them some bots. And then we also need to... No, it's inside the construction area. It should be fine. Go, bots, go. Sweet. Alright, so we're going to get that crafted up. Or created. Then we're going to move all this. Which means... How are we doing that again? I think we just destroy this. In fact, we can leave that there. I don't even know why would we take that out. What we want to do is pick all this stuff up first. Pick it up by hand because the bots can't really do the plate. And then I'm not going to move the warehouse until we've got everything else set up because it's going to try to make more lead and we don't want it to make more lead. We've got plenty. We don't need it to make more lead. We're going to leave all this in. We'll just take this whole station out. And that they can do. Is it inside the construction area? It is, sorta. Here, I'll do that by hand, and we'll have the bots do this stuff. There we go. Okay. So we've got that. We don't need all this now. We only use 2, so why don't we pick some of these up? This is too many. Or weren't we saying we can make a bunch of these now? We don't care. No, see, it's L1 chipsets. We're not there yet. We're just not there yet, so we're going to have to wait. I would like to line this up, though, the same. Let's make another warehouse. We're almost at the time already. So we'll line that up and get it all set up, and then we'll move we'll set everything up. We'll set the wiring up, we'll set everything up, then we'll move the warehouse. Let's make another one because we're going to use that one. I kind of like to have one warehouse on me at all times. I'm using up a lot of wood to do that, but that's okay. Also, I have tons of resin in our old reserves, which I thought I sorted off camera, and I'm pretty sure I actually didn't now, which sucks. But we'll get that fixed eventually here. So let's kind of eyeball this. It's right along the lines of this, so we're going to have to take this one out probably. Yeah, let's remove this. So it's right along this. We don't know where this goes. We'll just place it down. We'll place down these loaders because now we can figure out where they go. Right? We want it to go here. And I think it goes right up on the track. And then there's one extra right there, and we can pick this guy up now and put him right next to it. I think it goes like that. Shoot. There. Okay, so that's all set up. This is set up. What are we calling this thing? Supply plates tin. This will be supply plates lead, but it's already... oh, no, we took it out, so it doesn't exist. Supply plates lead. Okay, supply plates lead. Alright, sweet. We've got that all set up. Now it knows where to go. The trains, if they need lead, will go there automatically. So let's set these loaders up as well. And we're going to get them set up with wire. Oops, not that. We want red wire. Okay, autosave. I'm hoping I can keep up with one video a day with this. I might not be able to do that anymore. My life has changed a lot since my motorcycle accident, so it might go to every 2 days. I'm not really sure. I've got a lot of other projects going on now. Let's just copy this. That's easy. There we go. 20,000. So if it doesn't happen, I'm real sorry. We can pick this up. There you go. It just kind of is what it is. You're just going to have to put up with it. I'm real sorry about that. There we go. So now we can just run this down from here and over and into there. So it's just run that like this. It's going to make a little extra plate just because this is a longer line than the previous line, but it's not that big a deal. I'm not worried about it or anything. So let's just pick this stuff up now. Okay, so I see how we did the other one. We put these kind of down over here on either side, which we'll have to move eventually, but for now it's fine. And then let's just put a bit, another one of these in over here. Oh, is it just out of range? That would suck. Oh, it is. It's just out of range. That's okay. We'll do that. I'm not picky. Doesn't matter to me too much. Then we're going to want to go underneath this, which is going to really be possibly bad for right here. Okay, so we're getting damage down here, but our bots are taking care of it. I already checked that out off camera. I do want to go down there. Right after this, we'll go down there and make sure that we have enough. That's okay. I don't mind doing that twice. We'll make sure we have enough repair kits down there, because that's the only thing I'd be worried about is running out of repair kits. And we want to make sure that no laser turrets are destroyed, because that means they're overwhelming that area. And I don't think they are, but we'll go check that as well. There we go. So let's put more lead in here. There, now it'll just stop when it gets there. And that's going to be it. We've relocated that. And then we're going to have to do the rest of it on the next episode. First, let's go down there and check. Let's go into the south here and go check. While that guy's populating, we'll go check to make sure everybody's cool. And then we should be able to finish up relocating those plate supplies like pretty quick. We should be able to get to the next thing I want to do. Alright, let's repair the car real quick. Okay. Which is the carbon supply. I'm going to change the chipset production up a little bit, because it's not going to work the way I have it set up. I don't really like that. I mean, it will work. I just think there's a better way. So it looks like we're good. No damage is left over. We're running out of repair kits. Where are they pulling from? There's got to be a box over here. I don't see any boxes. Oh, there it is. 35. That should be enough. Let's just give them more just in case. Okay. Now they have plenty. Alright, so we should be able to hold that off for a long time, I think. Alright, so let's go up here. We'll check this guy one more time. But we're not going to be able to really test it until somebody needs lead, which nobody really needs that, so it's very, very rare that they do. So we're just going to... It probably works. That's how we're going to have to think of that. It probably works. But there you go. Now all we have to do is copper and iron, and we will see if the iron one works because... in fact, let me shut this off. Let me shut that off. So what I'm going to do is I'll move it a little bit. I'll turn it back on and we'll be able to see almost right away if it's needed because it's going to go drop that iron off and come right back. So that's what we're going to do on episode 128 actually. Then I can pull all that track out. We don't need it anymore. Then that track's on the main line, which is good. Alright, so that's going to do it for episode 127. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Glad to be back. Again, I don't know how. I think the frequency will stay relatively similar. Hopefully one a day, but I don't know. That's a lot of recording for me now because I don't play a lot of video games anymore. But I'll let you know how the bike's doing too. Let me know if you have a motorcycle, if you've been in a wreck too. It's definitely a strange experience, and one I hopefully will not have again ever. But I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, thanks for watching and stay frosty.